Hi
What do
guys.
we
It's
have
said that if you want to
here?
understand women, don't
Mm-hmm.
listen to what they say, watch what they
Woo!
do. Now, when it comes
Yes,
to dating, a lot of
true.
times the guy that she last said that she wants to end up with ends up being
Mm-hmm.
the one that she eventually gets with. I know it's a scene that leaves a lot of men
See,
confused and second
not me.
guessing their own self-worth when they see the
Mm-hmm.
woman that they want in the arms of a man that doesn't fit the good guy she claimed she wanted. But there are
Right.
very
Till they
real
turn
psychological reasons
32.
why women tend to go for the men that are emotionally
And what are those
unavailable and
reasons,
the ones that go
Olivia?
hot and cold on her at will versus the
Mm-hmm.
guy that's always there for her. Not only am I
The
going to
nice
break them
guy.
down to you,
Break
I'm
it
going to
down,
show
baby.
you how to use
With
them
them
to your
lips.
advantage.
I
Number
want to use you
one,
to
the
my advantage, so
scarcity
sexy
principle.
ass.
Value cannot exist without scarcity. This is a fundamental principle that's
True.
as true in economics as it is in dating. Just as
Mm-hmm.
scarcity in an economy creates a flow of money toward it, so does the
Mm-hmm.
scarcity of a man's emotional availability. It creates a flow of her
Wow.
time and attention towards him. It's just a harsh
Gang.
fact that you could be the nicest guy in the world,
And
but
still
being
fuck
too
it up.
available or always being her place to vent will eventually make her lose that initial attraction that she had for you. It's because she can predict that you'll always
True.
be behind her, and
Yeah.
anything that can be predicted loses the excitement. This is how you
Mm-hmm.
use this for your advantage. Maintain a sense of
Advantage.
independence and avoid being overly available. This doesn't mean playing
True.
games. Rather, it's
Mm-hmm.
about having
That
a
is
life
game.
outside of women. Pursue your hobbies,
Facts.
spend time with your friends, focus
Mm-hmm.
on your own personal growth. By being
Your
less available,
purpose.
you create a healthy dynamic where your time is valued and
Mystery.
desired. Number
Two.
two is the
And
challenge
she thinks
factor. This
you're
is
cheating
something
on
that
her.
women understand instinctively about themselves. Making
What?
themselves a challenge for a man or playing hard to get is one
Mm-hmm.
way to up their attractiveness and excitement of the chase.
Nah, I
But
don't
it's
like
not
that.
often that she encounters a man that can do the same. Men that are
Right.
emotionally unavailable from time to time ignite her frustration because of how unfazed he is. She lives for the time that she can get an emotional high out of him. And it's incredibly
Yep.
satisfying when she
Mm-hmm.
actually finally does. This is how you use this to your advantage. Recognize that a certain level of challenge is attractive. This means being confident, having clear boundaries, and not always being predictably agreeable. It's about being your authentic self and not bending over backwards just to please. Challenge also comes from
Facts.
intellectual and emotional depth. So, not shying away from
Yeah.
expressing your opinions, your thoughts, your beliefs is key too. Number three, the
Yeah.
allure of the
Check
forbidden
that bit.
fruit. Do you know what a girl
Mm-hmm.
thinks when a guy's not giving her the time of day? She starts to
To talk
convince
to
herself
another
that she doesn't
nigga.
want him anyway. A man that's off limits in her
Exactly.
mind is one that she tries hard not to even think about. But it's that internal disconnect that means that she just can't get him out of her head. She feels attracted to him precisely because she knows she can't get him, or at least his complete emotional investment. And it's not that she likes
You
him
mean like a
either.
little
She doesn't have
kid?
to fully be head over heels for him. It's just that she wants him. That's just
Yeah.
basic human nature. All the
That
way from
rejection.
toddlers that want what they know they can't have
Mm-hmm.
to
Didn't I just
entire
say
biblical
that?
accounts of Eve and the forbidden fruit. You
Yeah.
could put 10
Myth
options
Eve.
in front of a person and they'll still be more interested in the one you have hidden behind your back. The primitive part of our brain functions in the
Weird.
exact same way when a woman desires a man, especially because he seems unattainable. This is how you use this to
Mm-hmm.
your advantage. Don't take the psychological impact of appearing slightly out of reach or forbidden lightly. This doesn't mean that you
Facts.
should create a false persona of yourself or create
That's why
a
them
false
white girls
persona
be
of being
always try to
unattainable. It's more about having
especially the
self
ones with the
respect,
racist
standards, and
dads.
not rushing into emotional matters. Let connections
The
develop
afro is a
naturally
forbidden
without
fruit. You need to
forcing
shave that.
closeness or
You
commitment
need to
too
cut it on
soon.
the
Number
sides or
four, the
something, nigga.
ego boost. It may not be the most politically correct thing to say, but there's no secret that women function on emotions and feed off of the
Bars.
emotional highs that you give them. Even a
Mm-hmm.
feeling like anger or jealousy can often be accompanied by that tinge of excitement that she
See,
enjoys.
that's
It's
why
the
I do that to
same
you,
thing with
baby.
her ego. Common belief might
Facts.
suggest that she's looking for an ego boost, but the reality is she prefers for you to be slightly out of reach so she can repeatedly get that ego boost. That's why getting a man to break his character with an emotional high is so satisfying to these women. She knows that it's
Oh,
something
that's
that no other woman has been
crazy.
able to do, and yet she is the one that could. She was successfully able to tame a wild, carefree spirit and make him
Oh, I
give
thought she
in
was
to his
talking about something
emotions. This
else.
is how you use this to your advantage. Understand
So
that
you want me to
everyone,
cry in front of a
regardless of
bit?
gender, appreciates feeling special,
I'm
and
not
you
about
need
to
to
do
show
all that.
genuine interest and appreciation for the woman you're interested in, but don't lay it on too thick. Compliments and gestures of affection should feel earned and sincere, not like a
Nope,
constant
love
stream
bomber.
that loses its meaning. Make her feel special
Love
by
bomber and then
recognizing
snatch it
her
away.
unique
That's what
qualities
I
and
do.
achievements, but also maintaining a balance where recognition is part of a reciprocal and respectful relationship. So,
Man,
guys, armed with
nah,
this
fuck that.
understanding
Love
and
bomb that
knowledge, you
bit.
can
I'm just playing. I'm
successfully
just
navigate the
playing.
dating world with a deeper insight
Navigate. That
into
sound
the
like
psychological
manipulate, but
factors
you
at play.
sexy though,
It's
so
not
you
about
get a
playing
pass,
games. I
baby.
want to be clear. It's about
That's all that
recognizing
is
and leveraging
games.
these
That's
dynamics to
games.
your advantage.
That's
So with that being said,
games,
until the
Miss
next video, I'll
Alexa.
see you guys later.